Yes, guys.
You started?
Yeah, man. Just like that, bro.
I'm not ready. Hey, hold it, man. I'm not ready.
You said you ain't ready, bro?
I'm not ready. Think I've heard it.
Yo, man just touched down and he's working already. You get me? Come to the corner and
I'm dedicated, isn't it?
Yo, just touch down, yeah. Deliveries come true. Gotta do the deliveries. You see my sisters now, yeah. My sister and my cousin do delivery. Now you're gonna see you and do delivery, yeah? Mad team.
Yeah, man.
Everyone's representing today, you get me?
Of course, man.
Representing. Yes, guys. So we want to talk more about, like, we've been talking in the car. It's got deep. Bare deep in the car. Bare deep in the car. But yeah, I just want to talk how integral like social media is to a lot of businesses, especially like food businesses and retail and stuff like that. Because I feel like retail is dying a lot. Like all the stuff you can get on the internet.
Yeah.
You can go on ASOS on the internet. You can go like on Argos on the internet. All these big companies on the internet. And like people are selling their own products now as well. So it gives like there's so much variety for people to buy from. So. Like being here previously, there was no social media. The presence was dead, and like now there's a lot of that. People are starting to look over to us and say, "Ah, you know what? Cool Runners is this. The food looks great. The videos, this, that, and the other is good." And it's like being like so integral. Like it is a massive part of like every business should be. I know it's hard. Like a lot of people. Actually, before I even go on a rant, like tell people about what you do and everything. Like, what you love in it, like, just let people know.
Well, yeah, man, I just love marketing, social media marketing to be precise. Social media manager, do like personal branding as well, and just help like small businesses or even people, man, like vlog or whatever you're doing, just help them like to have an online presence. Yeah, man. So
yeah, his vlog is gonna be in the description. Let's go subscribe to that. Go like his videos and that, and keep up to date with the content. We'll see him do these things. Therefore. Yeah. So he's come down to Cool Runnings as well. Come to try some of the food. Come and support. Try and upload the food's almost done. Should be out of it, piping hot.
Yeah.
And he's gonna taste the merch.
But yeah, man, like I'm impressed, man. Impressed, like how far like you've taken Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
I remember from like when you first like took over and to now see where it is now. See like how many customers you're bringing in that to the point where food's out of stock. You know what I mean, man?
And it's not because you
crazy,
didn't
man.
cook it.
No, it's not that. But like,
it was there and people were just like, yo.
Just want to have that, want to taste what Cool Runnings is all about.
Yeah.
And they just want more in it, and they're just happy with that, the customer service, the experience as well, man. So. Like, I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed like how far you've taken it within that short space of time. So yeah, imagine in the next 5 years, you know what Cool Runners is gonna be. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Love, man. Love.
Man.
Serious.
So, yeah.
What with social media? Like, I was gonna go into like a bit of a role then, but it was more like when you're in the business and you set up and you're doing your own thing, and there's so much you need to do inside the business. You can't you can't stop and say, I need to do this part of marketing or that part of marketing, because you're so stuck in like getting tasks done or people are asking you to do specific things. So you need to crack on and get it done. So it's a lot harder, and that's where guys like Steven come in and do the marketing and stuff like. It's just. It's a serious thing. I've been wanting him to come in and do a lot of stuff for Cool Runnings. It's just one of the things is cash flow, like paying another wage out to someone that's gonna obviously bring more people in. But like when you start off, you realise that you need to save all that money for all things, and like it's harder to do shelling out loads of money if like the return isn't there all the time. But like over time, if you do have the money, like to invest in someone like Leland, then 100% you put your money in, because you're gonna get greatness out of it, especially with the internet, like Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, Instagram is definitely the place to be. 100%.
It's just growing and growing and growing. Like, I think that's the #1 app, man. Like, especially since Facebook bought it as well, man. That's a good idea, man, because it's #1 place to be, man.
Yeah, 100%. it's just like sometimes I go on there and I'm just like looking for specific things and I'm just scrolling for time, like and you're just stuck there. But I think that's because like the mentality now of what Instagram does is it's a magazine in it, and you just keep on looking in it.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
But
I don't know. I feel like people love the more visual side of social media as well.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's another reason why Twitter's dying, man. Because all you see is these words, but people love the visual sides of social media.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why
they love the pictures. They love the pictures.
What do you think about the Snapchat and the Instagram?
I feel like Snapchat at the moment, they're just dead now. Everyone's incorporated their feature, which was like the cameras, the emojis, the stickers that you had on it as well, and the filters. Facebook's done that now on their own app. Instagram, which is owned by Facebook, they've incorporated now. And for me personally, I think that I spend a lot of time now on Instagram rather than Snapchat because. I don't know, it's just like you have everything all there one, you know what I mean? You got the video there, you can post it on there. You can even post 10 things now, which could be either made up of video or pictures. You can do the same thing you can do on Snapchat. So I just feel like Snapchat, I don't know, Snapchat tries to like, at the moment they try to not claim themselves as a social media site, but rather than a camera company. But I don't know, man, I don't know what's gonna happen next, but maybe they just, I don't know, branch out into doing cameras, like they've got that glasses in it. Maybe they may branch out into doing that, but I just feel like they need to think about what they are, what they can uniquely bring.
I want to buy some of the glasses, to be fair.
The glasses are good, man. I've seen a friend that use them, and I don't know. I think that they need to just look at what they can uniquely bring to the market, man. Because if it's something that somebody else can copy, then it's just dead, man. It's just dead.
Do you think as well, like, I feel like Snapchat is like it's a younger audience? But do you think that's the future because it's the younger audience that are there?
I think the younger audience is keeping it alive at the moment. But then also with thing with Snapchat is that it's very what's the word now? Very private, man, very enclosed, so people can only follow you or search you through just having a username in it and being friends with you. So like it's not open like Instagram where you can just be scrolling and come across somebody and like, oh, I like what they're doing, and you know what I mean? So it's very hard for people then to be aware of you, and it's very hard for like you to grow followers there because it's like people can only have access to you if they know your username or something like that. So I feel like with Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, it's very more open.
Okay, so what's your like your short term and long term, like your goals, man? Let me know.
My goals.
Yo.
I hate when people ask me this because
goals isn't one, man.
Complicated, isn't it?
Goals, isn't it?
It's complicated, isn't it? But for me, like ideally, like what I want to do, man, like everything I'm doing, man, like. As long as I'm alive right now, innit, is just make sure like my family, man, is sorted, innit, like financially, they're free, man, like if they want something or they want to live like just a decent life, you know what I mean, like that they have it there, I can provide that for them and they're happy, innit. As long as my family's happy, then I'm happy, to be honest. But for me, to be like me personally, I don't know, man, like I think that my goal is just to make my family happy, man. Like, if they're happy, then everything's blessed, isn't it? Well, I don't really have a goal for myself, to be honest. You know what I mean? So I feel like for me, I do things for people rather than myself. Which I don't know, that can be a good and bad thing, innit? Because like sometimes you need to focus on yourself as well, man. Do what sometimes have some time for yourself as well, innit? Rather than do for others. But for me,
when's this marketing agency gonna happen then, bro?
I don't know, like a lot of people saying I should do it, you know what I mean? But
why shouldn't you?
And that's a very good point, you know what I mean? It's a very good point, bro. But I feel like for me personally, yes, I can do it. I just feel like I still want to learn more things. I don't feel I'm ready, but
you should just
to be honest, when you start,
you learn.
You learn along the way, and you learn more than what you would do if you was working for somebody else. So I don't know. I feel like I should just start it now.
When you starting it? Put you on the
innit?
spot, bro.
Next week.
Put you on the spot.
Next month.
Next month. Next year.
2019.
Yeah, you put
2020.
Yeah.
Pending. This is
Keep
pending.
it,
man.
keep it
Pending.
going backwards, bro. You
Pending,
just
man.
go,
Pending.
man. Move
But
forward.
yeah, he's executing. Start executing that.
Yeah, serious, man. You will, man. You'll smash it.
Yeah.
You got the skill to do it. You just need to put it in practice, innit? And then once it's in practice, just keep on just smashing it. And you will do it. It's just time, innit? Like,
That's the thing,
you just
man.
need to
like,
say, yo,
that's the
fuck
thing,
this
though,
shit.
like,
I'm gonna do it
things
now.
That's the thing, though, man. The time, though, like, things take time.
Things take time, but
But
time
then you
flies
don't,
as
you
well.
don't have time. That's the thing, man.
Yeah, you don't
like,
have time.
You know what I mean? Like, especially like with life, man.
Yes,
you don't have
yes.
time on this earth. You know what I mean? So like, yes, like things that you're doing now, you're putting in the work and stuff, like, and you're working towards something bigger, which will happen in the future. But it's like also have to have that sense of urgency, man, because time isn't here forever. You know what I mean? Life isn't here forever, man.
Serious.
But as long as like you're putting in the work and
You're gonna dead
working
soon.
you're working towards that goal, man. Like even if you go now, man, at least you put in that work. You know what I mean?
Serious?
To try and help.
If you're gonna dead soon, you might as well get everything out of the way and done. Do everything that you want to do now. Make some money, look after the people that you love.
Exactly.
You're gonna die anyway, like,
Exactly.
innit? But as long as you know that you work hard, you lived a good life, and you just do your thing, innit?
Exactly.
Like, that's it, really. Yo, your feed's over there, back to go.
I'm just gonna eat my food, man.
Serious,
Oh, yeah,
serious.
check out Cool Runners, isn't it?
Yo, big love.